in lines. We never wait in lines. Anybody that was with me never waited in a line. If there was a concert, we were getting in. If there was a show, we were getting a ticket. Just all that kind of stuff. That is real stuff. That's true to life stuff. Anybody that has been involved in this, cooperator, a not cooperator, will definitely co-sign that. There is a certain respect to guys that are on the street hustle. So I do miss that. Although today I can still do that, but I will wait in line now. I can go up. I know I can go up to the door because my reputation is my wealth. Although I don't have wealth, my reputation is my wealth. It's tattooed right on my arm. Your reputation is your wealth.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice.
And then the serenity prayer on the other side. That's for other things, you know. But just, you know, you miss that part. But I will never, ever use that credibility, street credibility, I guess you can call it. I guess that's what they call it, street cred, whatever they say. I don't know what the terminology is, what they use. It just came natural to us. I don't know about street cred. I just know that I can definitely go up to the place that has crowded and go to the front of the line, and I don't do it. I wait. And I'll be with people and they're like, why are you waiting? Go. I said, no, absolutely not, no. And I live humble. That's it. It's crazy, but that's what I miss. If you're asking me what I miss, all of that is, it's enjoyable, I gotta say. It's enjoyable.
I hear you. Now, if you were approached by a young man who said, Tommy, I want to get into the life that you were in, what would you tell him?
Absolutely not. Stay away from this. I know people that have been approached. Very, very, very close to me. Family people. And they're like, oh, such and such asked me to do such and such. I say, listen, go on Google right now. Go on Google right now and Google Caldwell Penitentiary in New Jersey, Essex County Prison. And look at those pictures, and that's where I was. Now, if that's what you want to do, because that's where you're going to be, and I will guarantee it, go right ahead. Otherwise, forget that shit. It doesn't end well. And anybody my age that stayed in their life, they will also tell you they're doing life on the installment plan. It's a fact. So I try to just say, go to work, man. Just go to work. That's it. It's pretty basic. It's pretty simple. I mean, you know. All right, I got all my people over here, my man. See, I brought them over.
People, man.
What's up?
Thank you for bringing them all in, man.
Absolutely. It's what we do.
Everybody is.
It's what we do.
Everybody is just really just loving this. This
Yep.
is awesome.
You gotta understand something, Colby. I never made enemies with anybody in this mob tube. And Joey said to me the other night, Stiggs, you're the only guy that can go into anybody's chat. Everybody. And just get a good hello. And I'm like, yeah, man, that's...
I always like seeing you in my chat, Tommy, because you know what? You always have something good to say. So yeah, man, I agree. Yeah.
Excellent.
I got one of my guys here.
Good.
Mr. Tyler Pouchard, who has been pretty much like a brother to me since I could even remember. So Tyler, thank you for tuning in, my brother. I appreciate it.
Hello, Tyler. Welcome to the chat. This is what it's all about, man. You know, network, people see these things. I don't understand all this stuff yet, man. I gotta be honest. I don't know what algorithms mean. I don't know what this stuff is. Right? They're like, okay, hashtag. What's a hashtag? A pound sign. It's a pound sign. I don't know. You're talking to a guy that I never went to school. I don't understand this stuff. They're like algorithms. What is an algorithm? It's like a dish. It's like a macaroni dish. What is an algorithm? I don't know.
It's a complicated thing, Tom.
Yeah, I know nothing about it. They say, okay, hashtag mafia, hashtag Brooklyn, hashtag... I don't know what a pound sign? Okay, I can do the pound sign. I do the pound sign. That's it.
There you go.
It's crazy, isn't it?
And then we got David Cameron who's here, giving
one of my people. David. These are my people. These are my followers. I told them come along here. I want them here. Everybody can work off each other. There's room for everybody, man.
Yep, absolutely, 100%. So, so Tommy, what is different about today's mob versus yesterday's mob?
What's different about today's mob, and I will tell you clearly what is different about. See these cooperators on the YouTube? It would never happen. They would be clipped already. Years ago, they would be in the trunk in Newark. It would never happen today. These guys can do this because the gene pool of what is on the street today is not going to take one for the team. They're not going to clip a cooperator and take 50 years for the team. It's not going to happen. So these guys can do whatever they want. That's my biggest observation of what has changed. The cooperators being able to be anywhere they want to be. It's a smart. I will say this, although it's not inherently, I guess the word is, how the life is supposed to be and how it was created. I do think it is a smart business decision for the guys on the street today to just stay away from it. Don't clip anybody. Don't hit anybody, because with today's technology, you're done. So that's what I see as I can't believe cooperators are having YouTube channels. Back in the day, if we heard that a guy cooperated, it went all around every social club within 10 minutes, and in 2 days you heard he's in the trunk. You follow me?
Absolutely.
That's one of the biggest changes of today. So you're asking me about the mafia and how it is today. I think it'll always be a business. There's always going to be money to be earned on the street in all different ways. I just think it's just not a good choice today with all the technology. That's your girl, right? Is that your girl right there?
That is my girl right there.
Ashia?
Aja.
Aja. Hello, Aja.
Yep, and she's probably actually right in the very, very next room.
Okay. I hope you're enjoying in the other room. Feet up, nice, relaxing. Awesome.
Indeed, and shout out to Vinny Bronco. I don't know if I already gave him a shout out. He is in the chat. I just talked with him today on my channel. Vinny, thanks again for coming on, brother. Appreciate you.
He's been through similar stuff. He's been through similar stuff. Yes.
He has, and Tommy, if I ever seem sidetracked in the conversation, I'm just trying to read everybody's comments.
I'm okay with all of that, man. You could say Tommy, let's take 5 minutes and watch the chat. Those are your people right there. You have to pay attention to the chat.
Yep, absolutely.
Listen, I'm easygoing, man. This is easy, slow go. It goes wherever it goes, right? Slow and steady. That's what I say. Slow and steady. So you have to entertain your chat. If they have a question, you definitely have to respect the chat. No doubt about it. 100%. And they can ask any question. We spoke about this before. No question is off the table. If I'm not comfortable answering it, I will just say it's just not something that I'm comfortable, not comfortable answering.
Yes, I was going to say, guys,
anything.
In the chat here guys, in the chat here for the next couple of minutes, we'll probably stay on for about 10 more minutes here. Go ahead and throw any questions that you have for Tommy in the chat, and we'll go ahead and bring it up. Oh, and guys, also, if I did not tell you, go to Tommy Stiggs' channel and give him some love, give him some support, subscribe to his channel. Yeah.
So I told you what we're doing here. We're doing the behind the scenes video at the same time. So you're going to see that. It's going to go on both of our channels. It's all good stuff going on to benefit everybody.
Awesome, guys. And like I said, guys, if anybody has any questions for Tommy, put it below in the chat.
Anything.
We will get to you guys now for this part of the segment here. Now, Tommy, what are you doing currently today?
Oh, I'm a working man. Unfortunately, I'm a divorced father of two. Very civil and cordial with my ex-wife. We're raising kids together. I made my kids understand that they were conceived in love, and I'm there. Versus what I went through as a kid with my father leaving town with his girlfriend. So, I'm a divorced father of two. I work every single day. I've been working at the same job since I was released. And that's it. I'm a working guy. It's tough at times. Very, very, very tough at times. But I know that I can wake up every day and know that I don't have to worry about nonsense. So I'm just a working guy. I'm a regular guy now I'm a regular guy with some experience on street life. I use it in my everyday life and it benefits greatly. So.
There you go. And do you have any particular YouTube channels that you like to follow? Any good recommendations?
I follow all these Mob 2 guys. They all know, and they're respectful to me, and I'm respectful to them. I go in the chat when they start their show. Good evening, such and such. they'll say, "Good, how you doing, Tommy? Nice to have you in the chat. If I don't like the way the tone is going, I back out and I go about my way. I don't criticize, but I follow all the MobTube guys. You know, FBS, Vinny Bracco, Tom Lavecchia, Tony Soflo. I can name them all, right? I don't want to leave anybody out or say too many people. I follow all of them. I respect what they're doing. Like I said again, if I'm not comfortable with what's going on in that chat, I back out. My biggest jump actually came from Angel Gotti. Angel Gotti gave me my biggest jump on the YouTube. She keeps saying my name in her chats whenever I go on there. She says go sub. She made me a wrench in her channel. So Angel Gotti has been a big part of me learning some of this stuff and growing to over 600, 700 subs. So I got to give credit to Angel for just pushing me over that spot. You know what I mean? We have a little history there. I have some history with her father. That can go into a whole other topic, but we have a good respect for each other. So some people push over the limit. So I hope I'm helping you get over a certain limit or whatever you want to call hurdle, right?
Yeah.
Whatever it might be. She gave me a good bump, and I would give anybody a good bump if I can, you know.
And thank you for that, Tom. You know, I mean, it really means a lot, my
Yes.
friend. Thank you so much. And we have a question for you here, sir.
Tommy, do you have some words for people that are facing something similar to the addiction that you mentioned? What could prevent them from re-entering the life? Just a positive outlook, and call me anytime at all. You guys know how to get in touch with me. So I would say just have a positive outlook, and living in a cage is not fun, man. Not fun. I'm in something, Joe. I'll get back to you. I got somebody at the door. Give me 1 minute.
No worries, man. I got you.
Oh, I'm in a thing. What is this? Let me get back to you. I'm on a podcast.
Shout out to Anthony Elios, Anthony LaVista. Thank you guys for coming on, man. Appreciate it. We're just going to give Tommy a second to get back. Guys, thank you so much for participating in the chat. This has probably been one of the most lively chats that I've had since starting this channel. So thank you guys so much for all participating. Appreciate it. Tommy, you got...
I'm right here, guys. Listen, life happens, right? This is all natural stuff, right? Somebody was at my door, so. TT, thank you.
No problem.
TT, thank you. She got a package. Anthony Elios, yeah, he's one of. Listen, these are good people, man. These are great people. Anthony LaVista, I know since I'm a kid. Since we're young.
Awesome.
Graduated together, me and Anthony.
Sweet.
So you got some good people here. So what else? Where were we? Did I cut you off? I'm sorry if I did. They were knocking on my door.
Not a problem at all, man. I just wanted to be sure that the people in the chat could leave their inputs, leave the questions, and what we'll do, my friend, is we'll wrap it up there and we'll chat for a minute or two.
That's up to you.
But guys,
Look, we're at 46. We're at 46. You want to go the full hour? It's totally up to you, Colby.
all right, sure.
You know, listen, we can also do this again at any time that you feel, or you can ask questions, whatever you got.
Sure. Awesome, man.
I'm yours. I locked you in the schedule for 4 to 5, okay?
That sounds awesome, man. That sounds awesome. And guys, if you have any more questions in the chat, feel free to leave it. So basically, Tommy, what you were saying with Andrea is that if anybody needs any help,
Okay.
if they're being tempted by things, to give you a call.
Of course, they know how to get me. I'm sure people in here will attest to that. I'm a very positive thinking individual. I have talked many people off the ledge, so to speak. So,
Yep.
Anything that I can help anybody with, it's tough, man. Life is no joke. Everybody knows that. Life is no joke. If anybody was going to relapse into that life, it would have been me, guys. It would have been me, guys. Everybody knows. A lot of my people that know me know my situation. If anybody was going to relapse into that life for monetary reasons, it would have been me. If I can get by without doing it, anybody can. 100%. Yeah. David, when I was young, my grandparents lived in Italy, Salerno, Italy, by the Amalfi Coast. They were not related to mafia life out there, but my grandparents lived in Salerno, so I was in Salerno as a young boy. When I was making money, I was traveling to Cancun, Florida, yes, so I didn't travel anywhere crazy, but Aruba, Cancun, stuff like that.
Did a lot of traveling. Very nice.
Not big, but yeah, Anthony knows that, absolutely. If he needed me right now, I would be at his house, 100%.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Anthony. I appreciate you chiming in, and David, thank you as well, buddy. I appreciate you. So, Tommy, what are your goals for your YouTube channel down the road?
Oh, I didn't really come on with a goal. I came on with just Tommy Stiggs posting nonsense videos. Somebody said to me, just push record, man. You can do this. You have some comfort in front of the camera. Just push record and post. And that's all I do. I just push record. I push live and I just go. And wherever it goes, it goes. It's very simple. I don't really have specific goals. I would love to get to 1,000 subs. That would be beautiful. I was loving to get to 500. Angel Gotti pushing my channel got me to 500. Then she says to me, Tommy, you got to do this in the community tab. And I said, okay, Angel, what do I do? She said, do this, that, the other thing. And I did it. So now I got my little community channel, my community part of my channel. I got the 500 subs because of her push. Now I'm at 630-ish. And I'm approaching 4,000 hours of watch time. So for me, it might not sound like much to a lot of content creators. Remember, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. So you got me, you got my personality, and we just no real goals, Colby. No real goals. Not that I know of. If they come, it's great. I don't know.
Well, you do good in front of the camera, man. So you really should continue.
Okay.
By the way,
Okay.
check this out.
What?
Andrea here. This is a good one. Yes, Andrea, I would sign it.
Oh, and that's Andrea in Italy.
Oh, it is? Okay, cool.
Andrea is in Italy. So every morning I have a morning coffee chit chat with Stiggs. I do it every morning. And Andrea is having lunch while I'm having my coffee in the morning because Andrea is in Italy.
Right on. But yes, I think if that petition were to ever be mailed to my house, I would sign it, I would autograph it, and I would underline it. So
I'm a convict, so that can never happen. So what are you gonna do?
So I'm saying is I would sign it.
I got you.
I would underline it, and I would mail it back with my stamp of approval. So that copy that for sure.
All right, get into more nuts and bolts if you'd like. It's up to you, Colby. This is your thing. Don't leave anything out. Ask any question that you have. I'm good. I'm yours right now. So anything that's on your mind, I'm happy to try to answer if I can. Or the chat, whatever it might be. David, that's great. These guys they're just as funny as you think I am.
I do think you're funny. So that, yeah, I was gonna say, but awesome. Thank you, David. Yeah, I was gonna say Italy probably does need him. So yes, I agree.
But I like Jersey. Look, I don't want to go to Italy. I love New Jersey. What can I tell you?
There you go. Well,
I'm still a mile from where I grew up.
Oh, a mile, really?
I'm still here. I'm still in the area. I never left. I left when I got married. I left for 20 years. Raised my kids in the suburbs. When I was getting divorced, I felt the draw to come back. And I'm back to close to where I grew up. I'm a mile or two from my neighborhood.
Right on.
Yeah. Yep. I grow basil outside on the stoop. And everybody comes and picks it in the neighborhood.
There you go. So you must be up early every morning, Tommy, because whenever I see your stuff, I assume it's either at night or very early in the morning, before the sun comes up. You must be an early riser or something.
I get up at 4 o'clock for work every day.
Oh, well, that explains it. There you go.
4 a.m. Eastern time versus used to getting calls at 2 a.m. to go take care of such and such a thing. So my clock is still that way, I guess you could say. Because being in that life, you get called at any time, and you got to be ready to go. Like within 10 minutes, you got to be ready to go. You get called at 1 o'clock in the morning. There's no questions asked. You got to go meet such and such at such and such a place. So I guess that that life instills a work ethic in you also. I have work ethic from when I'm a child, but that life will definitely instill responsibility and work ethic into you. If you don't have it and you get into that life, you're not gonna make it. You got work ethic. It's crazy. It might sound crazy. You need work ethic to survive in La Cosa Nostra. Is that nuts? Does that sound crazy? It's true.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a real interesting perspective.
It's true.
Wow.
It's 100% true. You need good work ethic to. I mean, it sounds twisted, but they know. They see that it's work ethic in a twisted way.
Right, and I don't think I've ever heard anybody explain it that way. But
Yeah.
like when you think about it, it does kind of make sense when you think about it. So, guys, let's take one final question here for Tommy, and guys, again, please go and support this man's channel. And if you're new here in this chat, or if you've been new to some of the previous chats, please go support my work. I have a few other interviews coming up that I'm going to be announcing probably here this week sometime. I will also be going on a few other people's shows, so I will keep you guys in touch with that.
Excellent.
And again, guys, please go and support Tommy's work. And I want to again thank Tommy for being so generous with his time today.
We can do it anytime you want, man. We have a lot. There's a lot to talk about. We could pop on for a half hour. I can give you a quick story. Whatever you want to do, man. I'm yours. You just give me a call and say, Tommy, let's go on tomorrow. Gladly. Just like I do with all the other guys. Vinny or Joe or whoever might want me to pop on. Tom
We need to have a
Levecki.
chat with all of us. We need to have a chat with all of us. That would be awesome.
Yep. So, my first, real quick, I'll give you my first interview was with Tom Levecchia.
Shout out to Tom Levecchia.
He was the first person to introduce me to this YouTube. And then he called me and said, there's somebody in the UK that wants to interview you. Would you be willing to do it? I said, sure. And I thought it was a live interview. So I'm looking for it. And he said, no, this is not live. I'm just intrigued. I want to just pick your brain. And it was not public. It wasn't on YouTube. It wasn't on anything. It was a Zoom call. This guy in the UK was just interested in talking about this stuff and was willing to pay for it. Crazy.
Wow.
So, so there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot to go over. And I can always give you an opinion, an observation, an experience, whatever you need. Anytime.
Awesome, guys. Well, Tommy, like I said, you and I will hang out.
Yep.
And guys, thank you for tuning in. And again, thank Tommy for coming along. Go support his channel. Support my channel. You guys know the drill. I wish everybody a blessed day. Thank you, guys.
Later, guys.
Tommy, I can't thank you enough, buddy. That was
nice.
was awesome of you to be generous with your time, man.
Yeah.
And, I didn't know how much time that you had, so I just didn't want to feel like I was rushing you. I just didn't want to take up your whole day because I'm sure you had other things going on.
Like I said before, typically after an hour, people start to, might change a little bit. You got to keep it fresh. I think an hour is probably the number.
Yes, and lately, like I said, I haven't been doing very good at that lately, but trying to be aware of it more. And you know what? I'm still a rookie at this. I'm still honing my skills. I'm still practicing.
So am I. Look, if the chat, I'm still filming behind the scenes. This is incredible stuff, right?
Yep.
This is great stuff. This is two guys just shooting the shit after and before our sit down. I don't want to call it interview, but so you work off the chat. If the chat takes you over an hour, it's okay. It's quite all right. They're interested. You follow me? So going forward, that's something you and I can both build off of, because we're both new to this, right? So you can build off that chat and say, well, if the chat is still interested, let's stay. You follow me?
Absolutely. And Tommy, you're always welcome on my channel.
All right, buddy. This was great.
I was just super impressed by like how easy this went. Dude, I had a blast. It was great hearing your stories, and dude, you really should write a book about all this one day.
Oh my God, a book? Come on. I don't know about a book.
You should, seriously, though, because like, you have a really interesting story about it, and especially how you got out and how you survived it. that part is just compelling in and of itself, man.
Wow, that's pretty awesome to hear. You know, you don't hear it much, you know, so I don't know what other people think, what other people's perspective are, or their opinions or views. That's interesting to hear. You don't hear that.
Well, you've heard it from me, my man.
It's good.
You've heard it from me, buddy. So,
All right.
So, yeah, man, if you ever want to come on, you let me know. And I thank you very much, and God bless you, buddy.
All right, buddy. Take care. Awesome.
All right, man. You too.
Yeah,
Take care.
bye. So I recorded. I don't know if it stayed on here. I have no idea. We just did a little interview, a sit down with Colby on his channel. I don't know if I'm in view over here or what. Let me shut this down. This guy's a rat, so I'm not a fan of this guy. But let's see. I don't know how this went. I hope it went good. I'm probably dark right now, but that's a behind the scenes, you know. And here we are. I'm gonna shut this off now.